platinum-based green hydrogen emerging as Winter Olympics decarbonisation pillar.
This audio is brought to you by Wearcheck, your condition monitoring specialist.
Green hydrogen, which is generated with the benefit of the catalysis that platinum group metals, PGMs, provide, is being increasingly highlighted as a pillar of the global decarbonisation transition that is poised to save the world from ruinous climate change. News just out is that steps are being taken to locate a green hydrogen production facility in a location where the 2030 Winter Olympics are to be held in the French Alps. The green hydrogen facility will not only decarbonise stainless steel production at a site in Savoie, France, but it will also provide green hydrogen to decarbonise mobility in the French Alps region where the 2030 Winter Olympics are to be held. In the process, green hydrogen will be highlighted as the sustainable model of winter tourism. The electrolyzers that produce green hydrogen most efficiently are catalyzed by PGMs that South Africa hosts in abundance. Moreover, the hydrogen fuel cells that provide decarbonised land, air and sea mobility as well as green off-grid and mini-grid electricity are also PGMs dependent. By deciding to use green hydrogen at its Wearcheck plant in Eugene, in the French Alps, Swiss Steel Group has evoked this comment from Savoie CEO Philippe Tissorme: green hydrogen can and must be deployed as quickly as possible. Euronext listed Life is designing the green hydrogen production unit to have a capacity up to 12 T a day as part of the plan to develop a local hydrogen ecosystem in the French Alps. The energy transition is going to become increasingly necessary to ensure the long-term survival of our industries, and green hydrogen is emerging as one of the pillars of this transition, Tissorme added in a release to Mining Weekly. Wearcheck Development Director Frédéric Perret highlighted in the same release that the next step is to roll out this new green hydrogen solution to all systems for which direct electrification is not a compatible option. The project planned is expected to eliminate the emission of 16,000 T of carbon dioxide a year. France aims to install 6.5 gigawatts of low-carbon electrolytic hydrogen production capacity by 2030, rising to 10 gigawatts in 2035, according to a draft update of France's national hydrogen strategy. Meanwhile, TigneNet.com reports that the Col du Paillet, near Tignes, in the French Alps, is utilizing a hydrogen fuel cell to supply clean renewable electricity for hikers staying at the mountain hut, the first in Europe to benefit from hydrogen technology. At the Beijing Winter Olympics in China in 2022, more than 1,000 green hydrogen fuel cell vehicles were operated. In the stationary power sector, fuel cells can convert hydrogen into electricity without producing any harmful emissions. European Hydrogen Bank Auction. The European Union has awarded €720 million to green hydrogen projects in the first European Hydrogen Bank auction, Hydrogen Insight reported on April 30. 3 of the auction winners are located in Spain, 2 in Portugal, 1 in Finland and 1 in Norway. Together will have the capacity to produce 1.58 million tons of green hydrogen over 10 years for use to produce green steel, green fertilizer, green chemicals as well as to supply green hydrogen derivatives to the maritime sector. Meanwhile, the Georgia and Tennessee green hydrogen production facilities hydrogen solutions company Plug Power of the U.S. have achieved full nameplate capacity, the World Platinum Investment Council has reported. Using the country's largest proton exchange membrane, PEM, electrolyzer, Plug Power's Georgia plant now produces 15 T of liquid hydrogen a day, and its Tennessee plant contributes an additional 10 T a day. PEM electrolyzer efficiency is elevated through the use of PGMs. Before the end of this year, Plug Power expects to bring an additional 15 T a day of liquid green hydrogen production online from a joint venture plant with Olin, in Louisiana. Green hydrogen is seen by an increasingly enlarging number as holding the transformative power to reshape the energy future, light the way to a decarbonized world, and firmly beat off climate change at the same time.